Hey guys, Ryan with VPA, and I'm along with Jeff Miller, our design guy, the guy that's been kind of around VPA since the beginning, since 2009, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's just going to go over just some finer tooth, not fine tooth, but just the technology behind the broadhead and what we're trying to accomplish here. Can you tell me just some advantages of it? And go over like the sharpening a little bit, how you're doing it, and then I'll put it on stone. That way the guys can actually see it. The smaller version. This is the big version that we 3D printed, so we can kind of show you guys what we're talking about.
So this is our new broadhead design called the Omega. It's basically a single double bevel broadhead. So it has the advantages of both single and double bevel. With the single, you have that twisting effect as it goes through the animal, causing greater wound channel and splitting ribs and bones and stuff. So the double bevel portion is this portion up here on the front. And what that does, it gives it a stronger tip, keeps it from curling or bending, and it initiates the bone splitting. And once it gets back past that, it runs into the single bevel side, which does the twisting and cutting.
Does a corkscrew motion, right?
Yes.
As it comes through, just corkscrews through. And you could take these broadheads and like literally push it through a potato. And you can see how it curls through.
Yeah, it'll twist on you as you push it through. So when we're sharpening them, this side here is the pressure side. It's got the most surface area. And that will come ground from the factory. And if you want to touch that side up, you can lay it flat on your stone, like Ryan's showing you, and you can either push it or pull it towards you, depends on which way you got the broadhead facing. But you can lay it down as long as you're pushing that side, and it'll clean up. You can tell by the polished surface area that you got. And then the other side, you just want to lay it down real lightly, and it'll fold that burr back over the top just lightly. It doesn't take a whole lot. You can start seeing where the black will start cleaning up a little bit, but you're trying to get a little micro bevel on that edge. And once you get that burr established and lightly honed off, you'll have a micro bevel, and then you can go to your leather strop. I like holding the broadhead.
You want to show them on this?
Show you.
Yeah.
I like holding the broadhead steady and then picking the strop itself and run it against. You don't want to cut into it or you'll cut your strop. Just lightly, you can hit both sides. You can go one way on one side, one on the other. Just go back and forth a little bit, real light. And once you get to that point, you'll be able to shave hair with it.
So Jeff, the one thing that I heard you talking about quite a bit was that micro bevel on that back side when you were leafing off this side here. You're going to create that little bit of a micro bevel. What actually is the advantage of that micro bevel?
So the micro bevel basically is you're just taking off that burr along this edge and folding it back over, and then you're polishing that edge, and that's what gives you your razor sharp edge.
Okay.
Once you strop it with your leather, you'll get that razor sharp edge and just kind of go back and forth, and that's where you're going to get your hair shaving ability with the broadhead using a leather strop. And you can use a rouge or rubbing compound on the leather strop. You don't have to, but it'll go a little bit faster if you do. So
that's amazing. Okay, thanks so much. You can get these broadheads now on our website at vparchery.com on the Googles. You can cut out the Googles. I just said that for you, Nick.